Slavery represents a complex and deeply rooted issue in human history. Its impact continues to shape societies worldwide, even centuries after its formal abolition in many regions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Understanding this profound influence is crucial for comprehending present-day inequalities. It is essential for striving towards a more just and equitable future for all. The legacy of slavery extends far beyond the physical enslavement of individuals. It permeates economic, social, political, and cultural spheres, leaving an indelible mark. This historical institution created systems of power and oppression that persist in various forms today. Acknowledging its pervasive nature is the first step toward meaningful change. At its core, slavery was a system built upon the brutal exploitation of human beings for forced labor. This practice was not confined to one region. It was widespread across continents and throughout recorded history. It involved the forced removal of individuals from their homes and communities. Enslaved people were systematically denied basic human rights and subjected to dehumanizing conditions. Their labor, often unpaid and under duress, generated immense economic benefits for enslavers. This wealth fueled the rise of powerful nations and industries, particularly during the transatlantic slave trade. The economic benefits derived from slavery significantly contributed to global trade networks and the accumulation of capital. This historical exploitation left a lasting imprint on the distribution of wealth and resources worldwide. It established economic disparities that continue to affect global development. Slavery fundamentally created rigid racial hierarchies that positioned certain groups as inherently inferior. This system fostered deep-seated prejudice, widespread discrimination, and systemic oppression. The legacy of these social structures manifests in persistent disparities across various sectors. These disparities are evident in access to quality education, where historical disadvantages continue to impact opportunities. Healthcare outcomes also show significant differences, reflecting long-standing inequities in access and treatment. Housing patterns and ownership often reveal the enduring effects of discriminatory practices. Furthermore, the criminal justice system frequently exhibits biases rooted in these historical hierarchies. The trauma inflicted on enslaved individuals and their descendants has had profound and lasting effects. This trauma has resulted in intergenerational cycles of poverty, limiting upward mobility for many. It has also contributed to significant mental health challenges within affected communities. The social marginalization experienced by descendants of enslaved people remains a critical issue. Addressing these deep-seated social consequences requires sustained effort and systemic change. Slavery profoundly shaped the very foundations of many nations, influencing their laws and governance. Debates surrounding its abolition were often contentious, leading to political compromises designed to maintain the institution. These historical decisions continue to resonate in contemporary political landscapes. The subsequent struggles for civil rights and racial equality profoundly influenced legal frameworks globally. These movements challenged discriminatory laws and pushed for greater inclusion. Slavery also influenced political ideologies, shaping arguments about freedom, property, and human rights. Its legacy continues to inform social movements advocating for justice and equity. The echoes of slavery are heard today in ongoing debates about reparations for historical injustices. These discussions seek to address the economic and social harms caused by the institution. Furthermore, the heritage of slavery is central to contemporary conversations about racial justice and systemic racism. Understanding this political influence is crucial for navigating current societal challenges. It highlights the deep historical roots of present-day political struggles. Slavery left an indelible mark on art, music, literature, and language across the globe. Despite unimaginable suffering, enslaved people demonstrated remarkable resilience and creativity. They maintained and adapted their cultural identities, often in secret. Through their expressions, they enriched the world with new forms of music, storytelling, and artistic traditions. This cultural heritage is a testament to their enduring spirit. However, the legacy of slavery also includes the appropriation and exploitation of Black culture. Harmful stereotypes, often rooted in the dehumanization of enslaved people, persist in various forms. There has also been a historical erasure of narratives and contributions from enslaved communities. Recognizing both the resilience and the appropriation is vital for a complete understanding. Understanding the heritage of slavery requires acknowledging its multifaceted nature. It demands a critical examination of history, confronting uncomfortable truths about the past. This understanding is a prerequisite for meaningful societal progress. It also necessitates a commitment to dismantling the systems that perpetuate its legacy in the present. Learning about the past is not merely an academic exercise, it is essential for understanding the complexities of the present. This knowledge empowers us to work towards a future where historical injustices are overcome. Achieving an equitable and just world requires ongoing dialogue and open conversation. It demands continuous education, ensuring that future generations comprehend this critical history. Ultimately, it calls for collective effort from all members of society to address and heal the wounds of the past.